projects for you today. I am a guest designer or on the design team for Style and Stamp and Inkspiration, and today we are doing gift packaging in boxes. So if you head over to my blog, then you can also check out the other people's stuff that they've done. It's really cool. All right, so today we're gonna first make this. Actually, we're gonna make something totally different than this, but it's kind of like this. Is there a glare? I can't tell. There is. Hold on, let me fix my lights. This is like horrible lighting. Is that a little better? Okay, that's a little better. Not a lot. All right, so we're gonna make this super cute fry box. And anytime I make anything monochromatic, the first person I think of is Angie Judah. And she is a wonderful demonstrator. She is at mychickenscratch.com. And Angie and I have become friends, and I really adore her. And so we're gonna make this today, and it just reminds me of Angie because it's monochromatic, and she does a lot of monochromatic stamping. Okay, so first what we've done is I've cut out the fry box die using the Big Shot and the fry box die from Stampin' Up. So I cut it out in Daffodil Delight first, and then I cut it out in this really cool designer series paper that is zigzag on one side and it has scallops on the other. So when you cut out this die using the designer series paper, the lines are really hard to see where you're supposed to fold. So that's why I had to kind of bring it up here so I could see it really well. All right, so I don't care about this part down here. I'm literally doing nothing with it, so I'm just gonna chop it off and get rid of it. This is the piece that I want, and I want to cut these off. So I use bigger scissors so I can do it in one felt swoop to kind of get a nicer line when I cut. And this is hard for me to see, so I have to kind of turn it at an angle that I can see it really well. Okay, so then this will go in here like this. So before I adhere it, I check it out and see I didn't cut it far enough off on this side. So I'm just gonna go up here and trim again. And then check it again, lining it up to the top, and still not quite enough. So this is just the process that I do to get it just a little bit at a time so that I'm not messing anything up. Okay, it still needs more down here. Good grief. There we go. That should do it. So lining it up again. Yep, that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to use my adhesive. And I'm lining it up against the top and smashing it down and making sure it looks good. Yep, it looks good. So now I'm going to put it together. And I use the red strip, sticky strip, or you can use Fast Fuse adhesive, which is way faster. That's this stuff. And when you run it along the edges, you check it and flick your wrist to close it. And then I'm just bringing it up at the bottom and lining it up at the bottom. That's what I have found is the way to do this box. You have to line it up at the bottom first and then adhere it. Okay. All right. So there's my box. It's super cute. And then this is a trick that I learned from my friend Angie. This is a really cool paper shredder. You can find it on Amazon. The link's on my blog. And it's a hand crank. It's really small, so it fits right on my tabletop. And then it gives me this really cute confetti stuff that I love to use in projects. So I'm just gonna stick it in here. And then for the front of my box, I'm doing something a little different. I am using a black scallop circle punch that I've already punched out of the 2 3/8 scallop circle punch. And then I have the 1 3/4 inch circle punch that I've already cut out. And I'm going to stamp using the Sweet Stuff stamp set. I love this stamp set. It's one of my favorites and I just don't use it enough. So I'm going to stamp the Be Happy down and to the right. And then this adorable little bumblebee will go right above it. And then of course we have to add bumblebee color, because no bumblebee would be complete without stripes. So I'm just going to use my Stampin' Right marker, color in some bumblebee stuff here, and I'm just going to give him a little color over here too. And then I need some black, because he needs a black stripe. I'm going to fill in his antennas. And then I'm going to come back in with the yellow and add it to the letters here. So cute, so stinking cute. Sorry about all that rattling around. Okay. Now we need a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals. Throw them on the back. And put them on the front here. This is just such a fun, cute, easy project. You could do it for birthday favors or a birthday gift and put lip gloss in here or candies. A million different things. You could give it to a friend who needs to get well. It reminds me of a get well gift. So my grandma broke her arm recently. She's still recovering, but she's doing great. So I might fill this with something sweet for her and give it to her. Okay, so project number 2. Project number 2 is for my husband. I have not pre-done this, but this is the box I'm using. These are our takeout boxes. You can order these from Stampin' Up. There's 10 of them in a pack, and I think they're $5.95. And they just come flat, and you just fold them together, and they're an awesome size, okay? Let me give you an idea of the size. They're like the size of an ink pad, okay? So that's the size. And I have not pre-made this, so you're going to just get to make it with me as I go, and let's hope that it turns out the way I want it to, the way I envision it. You know how that is. Sometimes you envision something one way and it comes out a little bit different, so we'll find out. Okay, his 40th birthday's coming up, my husband's, and I really, really, really want to make a big deal out of it, even though he hates that, because that's who I am. I'm going to make it fun and big deal. So I'm using the Guy Greetings stamp set. I'm using this paper, and I can't remember what it's called right now. Confetti something. Confetti party? I don't know. It'll be on my blog. Anyway, I'm using this paper because he loves green. Green's his favorite color. And I'm also using this framelit set, and it's called Chalk Talk Framelits, and the super cute mustache framelit. Okay, let's get started. So first I'm going to make the bow for the top of the box. These dies are cut out of the gift bow die that Stampin' Up sells, and so I don't need both of the. Wait, do I? I don't know. I don't think I need both of those. So the first thing I'm going to do, whoops, forgot to do the check mark with the fast. I'm using fast fuse because these bows will come apart if you don't. You need to either use hot glue or fast fuse or the red line sticky strip. Okay, so I've cut 2 of each of these out of the die. So I have this piece first, and then I have 2 of these pieces because I cut the die out 2 times. So you would want to make sure you do that if you want to do this the way I'm doing it. So then I'm just folding this in half. I'm giving myself my other pieces here. And so you'll see that when you put these 2 together, it makes a smaller bow. So you can get 2 different size bows out of the one die. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to add these to the center so that I have a double bow. This is looking a little girlier than I wanted it to, but I don't care. He won't care. He's going to care less. He'll just want to know what's inside of it. Okay. Girls care about packaging more than boys, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay, and then I have the tails of the bow. So I actually have 4 because I cut this out twice, but I'm only going to use 2. And I'm just going to put some fast fuse there and adhere it down here. And again on this side. So then look, how cute is that? Oh, it's adorable. All right, so now I'm going to add my little centerpiece here that will wrap all the way around. To finish it off. And then we're going to do our stamping. So I cut this out of Whisper White cardstock using the Chalk Talk framelits. And I have my Happy Birthday Husband stamps already ready to go. And I'm going to be using Mossy Meadow ink. And these stamps are from the Guy Greetings stamp set. And you can purchase that stamp set through the Occasions catalog. And that's good till the end of May, I think. So I'm going to just stamp the happy birthday up here. Oops, I don't like that. Well, let's just go with it. And then husband. Yeah, I don't like it. Okay. So husband will go here first. Let's do that first. And then happy birthday. Yay, I love it. Happy birthday, husband. Alright, so then now I'm going to need some very masculine baker's twine. Is there such a thing as masculine baker's twine? I ask you, I don't know. But I'm going to see if I can come up with some. Look, I do have masculine. This is masculine. This is linen thread. So I'm going to add this. And then I already cut out this really cute mustache prior to making this, so I'm going to add it somewhere, but I don't know where quite yet. Okay, so here we go. Linen thread, which then will go around the bow. I really hate making stuff on the fly like this. I've never done this project, so usually I do stuff for you guys ahead of time so that I know what it's going to look like before I do it on video, because then I always get nervous that something will look horrible and I'll be committed to pretending like I like it when I'm on film in front of you guys. Okay, so then that goes there. So this is going to go up here. I actually am really liking how this is turning out. And then... or, I don't know, maybe I'm not. That's not bad. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, that's better. Okay. And then I think I'm going to add the mustache here, off to the side of the tag. So put some adhesive there. Add the mustache. And now it's feeling more manly, I think. And that's it. I'm going to put it right there. I'm not going to glue it down right now because I want to put stuff in the box before I do that. So the last thing I'm going to do, so now I have my cute tag and my happy birthday husband. Although I bet this tag would look cute coming out right here. I'll try that later. So before I finish it, here's what I'm going to do. I have pieces left over for cutting out my paper for my die cuts. So I'm going to show you how this works. It's super easy. I'm just going to stick my paper in here. And crank it through. Look! Confetti paper! Or whatever you want to call it. Fun. It's fun, that's what I call it. It's like, gives me great joy to shred paper like this. Okay, and then I'm just going to smush it all up. And let it be crinkly. And put it inside here. And now I have one of his birthday boxes ready to go. So all I have to do is come up with a gift that will now fit in this box, which I'm sure I'll have no problem doing. I'm good at stuff like that. And then my little bow will go on top. Yay! So that is my gift packaging and boxes. This was an insanely long video, so if you're still with me and you've watched this long, please go visit my blog, and thank you so much for watching, and make sure you sign up to get my free tutorials or place an order with me through Stampin' Up. Thanks so much! Bye-bye!